Hi, I'm Angie Wiley with You Are Strong, based here in Springfield, Missouri. And just a little bit about me. I was a four-sport athlete in high school, and I did go on and play college basketball. I played 2 years at Johnson County Community College, and then went on and played the last 2 years at Pittsburgh State University in Pittsburgh, Kansas, and loved my college experience. And then after college, I spent over 20 years in the medical device industry in sales and sales management. But it was in 2013 when my own kids were in youth sports, and I really just started seeing how much of the mental side of the game gets left out. And I saw it as a missed opportunity because to me, sports parallels life, and there's so many things that can be taught along with that. And so it was in 2014, I started doing boot camps, working with young athletes. And then it was 2021 where I was able to go full time. And the thing that I love most, I love sports, I love competing, love working with athletes, but the thing I love is at the end of the day, who does it make you become? And so that's the question, and that's my passion, and that's why I created Master Your Mindset now. And through working with athletes through all of these years, there is a common thread that most of them deal with at some point or another. And a lot of those things are things like putting too much pressure, on themselves, and that feeling that they want to play perfect. And so when that happens, then they don't want to make a mistake and try to avoid that mistake and that failure, and that fear creeps in around that, and they can get caught in overthinking, and really that impacts their performance, right? Their confidence drops, doubt can creep in, and they can end up feeling stuck or like they're in a slump. And if you have been an athlete for any time, then you have felt some of those things. So then at the same time, they put a lot of pressure on themselves too with academics and school, and they can just kind of end up in overwhelm and in a state of stress. And so all of this can impact them mentally and emotionally. And athletes work on their physical game, on those fundamentals almost every single day. And when I look at the mental side of the game, there's fundamentals there too. And so when I work with them, I want them working on those fundamentals daily. And so I've created a program that does span 8 weeks. And the reason that Master Your Mindset is set up for 8 weeks is because the way we think, how we respond is all a habit. And it takes a minimum of 60 days to start changing a habit. And so um, it is set up where I do a training at the beginning of each week. It's a 30-minute training. It's recorded so they can go back, they can rewatch it if they want to. But each day after that, they're going to get messages, tools, reminders from me to keep them on track with what the focus is for that week. And ultimately, what I work with them on is how to think differently and how to think where it actually empowers you and builds you up instead of them, so many times tearing themselves down. They learn how to redefine failures and redefine mistakes and to look at them differently. They also learn how to control your state, because we all have high states and we all have low states, and they learn, what that is, and then the fact that they actually can control it. We take a good look at what is your vision and goals for yourself, and then we get that down on paper, and how do you start moving in that direction. And we look at your daily habits, because what you do daily is actually how you live your life. And so what do they need to add in? What do we need to take away? And then we end with really being able to look at all of these things, put it together, and making sure that you're taking action where you need to take action. And at that point, when we're covering that, their confidence has grown, and they're understanding those mistakes and failures and that thinking that potentially holds you back. And they learn that even though we're still going to feel some of those things and may still have some fear, but they learn how to take that action and take that action anyway, and really move in the direction and go after the things that they want. And their confidence is going to go up. They will end up with a mental edge that's going to help set them apart. And ultimately, it's also going to provide that peace and more of a connection and just happiness that they can have internally as they go after those things that they want. And again, I shared this as an 8-week program. It is ran through an app, so it's very easy to fit into your already busy schedules. I talk to athletes about fitting this work into the cracks of your day. And I get them doing that repetition and working on those daily fundamentals so that we're actually able to see a transformation by the end of those 8 weeks. I also really encourage parents to go through the program with them. Parents can download the app, they can get the whole program that is included with your athlete. And I want that because I've had families go through this together, and I've seen the impact of that as well. And so if you still have questions, please feel free to email me, call me. I'm going to get you my email, my mobile number, but please feel free to reach out and connect. And I hope to see you on the other side of this. I hope to see you in Master Your Mindset, getting that app, getting the info, and making a difference. So see you all soon. Thanks.